will change your fire to light, yo. Hey. We don't have no space or time to fight, alright, yo, yo. We just have love, no wrong or right, yo, no wrong or right, yo. Yes, we can come together in the sandbox, oh. Yes, we can make new friends in the sandbox, oh. Leave all the problem then, and mind what you say. Brethren, build your journey, and go on your own way. This is a chill place, yeah, yeah, yeah. You don't have to worry, no, no, no. This is your own base, yeah, yeah, yeah. You don't have to scurry, oh. We say, hey, hey. We are gonna make this crew unite tonight. We say, yo, yo. Inside will get your head on right, for me in a bad mind. Me not have no space or time to fight, yo. Me just act up, no wrong or right, yo. No wrong or right, yo. Come on, come on. Oh.
Are we ready to sandbox? AKA VoxEdit. How are we doing? Also, play games. I gave you back your channel points because we weren't on the screen, forgot you to be able to use your channel points. But welcome on over to everyone to VoxEdit Monday with me, your amazing host, Panda Pops. Woo woo, yay, Panda's amazing. We love Panda. Panda's the best. Oh my gosh, that's so kind of you all. But welcome on in. It's great to have you guys here. Let me go over to the side. Here we go. Hey, Lambdo. How are you doing? There's a channel point just for you, by the way, Lambdo. There is a channel point just for Lambdo. But you got to wait until I'm on the other screen before you redeem it, because then you won't see it, okay? And hello, Onyxan. Great name. Is it Onyx? That's how you spell Onyx, right? Yes. Okay. I'm awful with names, by the way. You'll realize this pretty quick. But welcome on in, everyone. Appreciate you guys being here. We're going to be doing VoxEdit Monday. We're doing VoxEdit Monday. And yeah, we're going to have a fun time doing some VoxEdit stuff. 1 second. Sorry. Right, there we go. Cool. Right. We're going to have some fun time doing some VoxEdit stuff. We're going to make some things. Now, what I want to do is we already have a few assets that we've created that I'm hoping we're going to be able to mint and do them as giveaways to you guys. So what I want to know is, what asset would you like me to create that could be created into a giveaway item for streams? Tell me right now. What kind of asset are you looking for? Do you want a cool looking NPC, an environmental asset? Do you want, hopefully not an equipment, because I'm not on the equipment stuff. I'm geared with speed. Okay, so that's one thing. I won't be able to do, if I do that, it's going to be a very, very minimal amount minted, because we don't really get permission to mint equipment stuff with catalysts. So it will be very limiting. I'm also not on. I can have an equipment piece ready for us to do, but just not right now. We also have a giveaway. Who would like the giveaway form? I'm gonna do, because we're not gonna be, here's the giveaway form. Because we're not gonna be doing the premium passes right up until the end of the season, I'm gonna do 2 premium passes today. I'm gonna do one in the next 5 minutes. You have to fill that out in the next 5 minutes. One person will be selected. You still have to be here when I call your name, and then we'll have it, so we'll have people fill it out as the stream goes on. Today's going to be a slightly shorter stream because I'm tired. Also, we do have the VoxEdit results coming out for the spooky contest that will be probably like an hour or two after the stream. Okay, so keep that in mind. But what should we make today? Because I don't know. I don't know, like... I mean, I suppose we could do an arm. We can do gear, I guess. Templates. Right, what do you want? Arm gear. Arm gear makes no sense. Shoes make sense. A giant spider. No, I don't want to do... I don't want to do spooky. We're out of spooky. We're not spooky now. We're not spooky now. We could do speed shoes. What embodies the stream? I could make like a festive asset and we could give that away over Christmas period. A turkey boss NPC. Oh, because of Thanksgiving. That'll take too long. I want something easy, quick and easy. Okay, we could do legs. I'm happy to do bad Santa. I've done, not a bad Santa, but I have done a Santa last year. It's like one of those moments where I'm like, give me ideas, and I say no. Oh, what was that noise? Hey, Fred and Third raiding. That's our raid alert. Hey, Fred and Third, thank you so much. For those that don't know Fred and Third, go follow them, like, right now. Also, here's the giveaway form again. Just gonna copy and paste that giveaway form. Okay. No, we're gonna go back to the animator. And let's do... Oh, because you also, Fred and Third had their... You had your fashion show thing on Friday as well, right? How did that go? How did that go? Was that your second one you've done now? So for those that don't know, Fred and Third and Roxy Miguel have been running this amazing fashion show contest, and now it's kind of like the actual fashion part of it. So people were creating assets to a set theme, equipment-based assets to a set theme, and now there's, like, in their experience, those people are walking down wearing their full gear, equipment to the theme, and then the judges are judging, and then they win monetarily. The people who win prizes. Cosmic horror. Ah, cool. Yeah, I'm sorry. What was I? To be honest, Friday would have actually been a really bad day. I know I said before I was ill, and I was ill by Friday. I was feeling better. However, it was also Halloween, right? I forgot I'd said I'd take my kids out, so I wouldn't have been able to do both anyway. I wouldn't have been able to do both. I didn't even realize, that didn't even click. I was just like, I'm ill, I don't know if I'm going to be well enough. And then it was like, oh, I'm feeling kind of better, but also, and then I was like, oh no, I've got to do the whole taking the kids out thing. Okay, we got to make something. We got to make something. I don't know what to, do you know what? When in doubt, I use Pinterest. Let's see what Pinterest says, because I've told Go West no for all of their suggestions. I've gone to, basically, Go West has suggestions I don't want to do. Somebody else suggests something. Right, we've got the cat playing with catalysts. That's something that I want to mint and do as a giveaway. We have Panda being chased by bees, which I think I need to finish, but we have that one. So we have Panda being chased by bees. We have a cat playing with catalysts. I'm thinking maybe just like a nice household asset, like something simple and fun and maybe a little bit cute. Like, what are we thinking? I'm also torn as well because there was the really cool woodworking bench that I fully enjoyed creating that I think would be cool to mint for you guys as a giveaway item. Either that or and I want to apologize for this, because I've been so busy, I haven't been able to do anything for, like, the Pandonian stuff. So maybe I create and see if we can mint a Pandonian asset, and we do that as a giveaway. Maybe. What do we think? Because it's been a while since we've done anything for that. Because we got Benny Bobbins, and half of the Pandonian collection are all on ETH now. In fact, not even half, pretty much all of the Pandonian collection is on the ETH network, which really, really sucks. Really sucks that it's all on the ETH side. But let's think. Let's think. What should we create? Should we make a new character? That's the thing. Should we make a new character for this world? Just so... Maybe I could make a new festive character? I want you guys... I should really make, like, an art book of all the characters with their backgrounds. That's one thing I was working on, and I did, like, almost all of the goblins. The goblins all had, like, their backstories and stuff, and then that's as far as it got. Right. So we have... Oh gosh, okay. Entities. Right, so we have most of the goblins here. So we have just a general goblin minion, nothing special here. We have Garok, the goblin tank. We have a general goblin warrior, female goblin warrior, then just the general goblin tank. Garok is like a special one with a main part. Then we have Goblin Elder Rufferick, and it's really rare that the goblins actually get to be old in this world. A Cirque du Soleil goblin. Maybe. That could be possible. And then we of course have Helgalina, who was the most fearsome goblin warrior for King Uzbar. She was the best warrior he ever had. However, she realized that he was turning more and more insane and didn't actually want to be on that side anymore, so she sort of left and fell in love with the tavern guy that I forgot his name, but they had a son called Raffi. And Raffi is the only... Oh, wait, no, they didn't. Raffi is the only smart one. What was their son's name? What was their son's name? Someone help me. Can I look at all the collections? I wish I could search collections. There's no search for collections, so I have to scroll down to find mine. And you think they're alphabetical, but they are a little bit, but they're not really. Someone tell me when you see the Pandonian collection. Oh, wait. It's probably not going to be on... I mean, there's other ones that are ETH on here, but they won't be up for sale. I just realized that. There it is. Yeah, assets in collection. None, because they're all on ETH. Damn it. Hey, ADAJ. Okay, guys, this is the last time this giveaway form's going out before we draw the first winner. We're going to draw a first winner. Okay, we're going to do a character. So import hierarchy. The question is, are we doing a goblin? I'm going to start with a medium human. I think that's the easiest one to start. I don't think I need to make any dwarves at the minute. So I'm going to start with the medium human. So we're going to go to my humans. That's the old one. Where is new? New standard. Okay. Beautiful. Right. Okay. as always, with the giveaway forms, you have to be here to and say, hi, I'm the winner, it's me. Okay, let's do RNG. There's not many people who's filled it out yet. So this is gonna be quick. Okay. Ardox! Ardox, are you in the chat? Are you in the chat? Yay! Ardox, you won a premium pass if you haven't won one already in the streams. Okay? I don't have time to check right now. But if you haven't won one in the streams already, whether that's me or Alex, you win one today. And don't worry, we're still giving away another premium pass, so you guys haven't missed out. This was just like the early bird. If you were here at the start of the stream and you filled that giveaway form out, you get it. Okay, right. Let's start thinking about editing. If we're doing a goblin, we obviously need green skin, but do we want to do a goblin? I feel like I've got a lot of goblins. Maybe I do another human. Or we go for a different type of character. Maybe... Could we maybe do, like, a fox? I'm gonna duplicate the head, because if I don't like how this goes, I'm gonna just delete it. So we're gonna try and do a fox. The first thing I'm gonna do, mirror tool, and we don't want these ears. So the ears go bye-byes. Bye, ears. The other thing I don't really want is this hair. The hair on this side is also going bye-byes. And probably the bit on the front as well. Okay. Now, with a fox, the face has to come out a little bit. We should also probably recolor. So I'm going to... Actually, what I'm going to do first is I'm actually going to highlight all of this, all of their body. Come here, you. All of their body. And I'm going to... Oh, come here. And I'm going to adjust the shared palette. For those that don't know, whenever you start a new asset, new rig, within VoxEdit, they all use, like, the default, like, it'll show a star on it, and that's, like, the default one. However, there are shared palettes between 1 and 5. And that means that they are sharing that exact palette. So if I change one color on a swatch, it will change it for all of them. So that's, I think 5 is the one I'd like. Yeah. Okay, so we're on 5, which means if I go in here and I get this weird yellow color and put it right there, I think that's the same yellow as, okay, on their clothes. Yes, it is. And then I change that to blue. It will now change all of that to blue because it's using the same palette across all of them. So keep that in mind. And this is really helpful when you want to easily get your colors across different palettes. Like different models, sorry. So I'm not sure if everybody knows that. A fairy? I've got quite a few fairies. I think I'm gonna do... Oh no, because this is for you guys as well. Okay, wait. You don't have all your goblins in collection on OpenSea? I don't. Should I make a special collection just for the goblins? Because I was thinking, really it should just all be in a Pandonian collection. I could do a fairy, Quadrille, you're saying do a dwarf. I already have quite a few dwarf characters I've already created that I feel like I don't really want to make a dwarf. with butterfly wings. Oh, okay, so you want a fairy with butterfly wings? I could technically do that. We do have a few fairies, but okay. Ardox, he won't be used. Question ghost without legs. He looked the same. Okay, if you want to see, I can quickly show you what that looks like. That's not going to take long at all. Right. Create new. Okay, wait, I've got to go to Big Me. Create new. Sorry, guys. Can't let you see all my secrets. Right, I'm gonna call this Ghost. Okay, now we're back. Okay, we're gonna import. And to make it easy, we're just gonna import a human and I'm gonna turn them into a ghost. So let's do small. Oh wait, small new. Here we go. Small new. And then I guess what we could do is make it more like they're wearing a sheet over them. Okay. So if we just get this white. I don't like that, actually. So, there we go. Mirror tool. Thank you. Okay, where the eyes are. It's gonna look really weird, but we're not going for perfect when all we're trying to do is to show you how this can be done. Okay. There we go. This looks weird, I'm not gonna lie. Cool helmet. Yeah, we're just pretending it's a child dressed as a ghost. Okay, and I'm just going to extend this down a little bit so it covers all of the child. Down there. Now, it depends whether you want ghostly arms or what, but I'm assuming you want the legs removed, okay? Bye-bye, legs. And then we're going to go to the body. We're going to get that same color. And I'm just going to fill this entire boxed area. Have a quick look. Yeah, pretty much okay. And then same for this bit. We're going to get that color, fill this entire area. It does need to be a little bit bigger to match with the rest of it. So we're just going to extend it. Probably maybe even a little bit more, but we'll check that in a moment. There you go. And then let's say you actually want it to have more of a ghostly bottom to it. Now, this isn't perfect, but it doesn't matter because I'm just trying to show you how you can do something and not tell you exactly how to do it. But yeah, let's pretend, you know, you've got like the little drapey down bits for the costume. Right, so it's not touching the floor. It's not touching the floor. You can see the arms. It's, to be honest, it would be better for it to just be a whole thing. But there you go. It is what it is. Don't worry about it. And then we're going to go File, Upload to Workspace. I feel like this would have been easier to just do one. It's wherever you place it. It's good to use. This is taking a hot minute to tab open, but okay. It's based on the reason I would use a human is because it has all of the animations that you need to make it work with like to make it work within words are failing me. I would use a templated human to do this because it has all of the animations that you need to work within the Sandbox Game Maker for it to have all of those animations, and you know it's going to work properly because you've not really added, like I've not added to this. But it would be based off of like up here, so yes, they'd float. If it's an NPC, they'd move like normal. You're just not going to see like the legs, you're just going to see them move like normal. If you want to edit the animation, you're going to want to be really careful, and you're going to want to test it so much to make sure it looks right. This is taking a while. Is the site down? Hey, Niketu, how you doing? Is the site on a down low right now? Let's have a look. Oh, I can click to open it. Service status. So there is a service status, and you can see when outages and stuff are happening on the site. But that is taking a hot minute. Yeah, it will just stay up here. It's based off of wherever you place it. So if you put this bottom all the way down, then the ghost is going to be, the ghost's legs are going to be on the floor. But yeah, it's all gonna, no matter what you do, like if I create any asset, to be honest, I probably didn't need to go into this. If I create any asset, like if this guy's on the floor because that's where his feet is. If I take his legs off, he's gonna move like normal. Like, you're not gonna load in and these bits of him are gonna be on the floor. It's going to be like, he'll be floating basically. You'll be missing parts of the legs unless the person moves, you as the artist move all of that down. Then it's going to spawn as if he's got feet, I believe. Right, you wanted, I was gonna do a fox, but you guys wanted a fairy. We'll do a fox and then maybe we'll do a fairy afterwards. Just because I'm curious if I can create a fox character. Right, so we're gonna need to change this coloring to be more of a fox coloring. I had a picture of a fox a second ago, and now it's gone. It's gone. Okay, okay, I'm gonna grab this and go get this sort of gingery color to him. Also gonna grab a lighter version of that. Oh, it should really be the other way around, but okay. Okay, and then we'll make that slightly darker. And then for this bit, we'll go for like the lighter cream color. That didn't seem to change too much. There we go. Right, and now we need to extend his face out. So I'm going to use the mirror tool. I'm thinking probably around here is where we're gonna extend, yeah. Where we're gonna extend out. Not looking too bad so far. I'm not gonna lie, I like this currently. Do I like it with that? I don't know. And then he's gonna have... Oh, he's Oldie Fox-like! I've already done it. Peaked. We've peaked. It's a fox. We already created a fox. We're dead. You've given me a problem? You've not given me a problem. You've just made it so that apparently it's not uploading the asset, which is odd, but it's not a problem. I wouldn't say that's a problem. Not a problem for me. Okay. I cannot tell the difference between those two shades are too similar. Okay, so we gotta either lighten or darken it. Maybe if we darken it slightly. Okay, and I want this lighter shade to be this bit. And then I'm gonna use the darker shade to blend it in. Do I like that? I'm not sure if I like it that far up. Let me look at the picture of the fox. Okay, so it's kind of around here and then goes down his neck a little bit. Cutie! He's a little cutie patootie, but under his eyes, definitely. We gotta keep a little bit there. Probably gonna choose the darker. That's the darkest one. Yes, let's put the darker one right there. Right, what color eyes should this little cutie have? He has shocked eyes. Should we give him amber eyes? Oh, I don't like that. I like that, kind of. And then do I add... I think I'm gonna add my own eyebrows to him. Maybe. We'll see. We'll put the eyebrows here for now, but we'll probably change that. And now we've got the work of the ears. And hair. What hair? Does he want hair? Do we give him hair? What's his name? I think he looks like a... So far, I don't see his peak character yet. We'll come up with that. Refresh it. I'll refresh it. It's still trying. We'll see. Right, let's do his ears. We've got the mirror tool. Great. Now, where are fox ears placed? Oh, hello. Wrong. That's kind of good, I guess. Maybe a little... Can we do it a little higher? Yeah, let's extend that one more. Only one more is what I'm thinking. And then we make this come out here. And then for the back of the ears... And then for the inside of the... Wait. No, we should color. Color the inside of the ears. Like that. Maybe. And then we'll get maybe like a dark brown for the tip. From how I'm looking at fox ears. Although it does kind of look like some of the orange should be here. Is what I'm seeing. Okay, cute. I like him having hair, but I don't like this hair for him. Let's delete. I don't think he needs this much of a front bit to him. His head should definitely be thinner. There we go. And then he does need, like... Does that work as a mouth? Is that too much? Is it too dark? I don't know how I feel about that. That looks silly. Should he just not have a mouth? That makes him look like a dog. That makes him look like a doggy. Hey, not Jackie Chan, how you doing? Also, guys, don't forget about the giveaway form. We've already given out an alpha pass already today. We've got one more to give out, and we have some the blah 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 catalysts as well. Have some catalysts as well. Right, let's see if that refresh did anything. It did not. Okay, so we're just giving up on that asset. This happened to me the other day as well. Not sure why. Odd and interesting. Very interesting. But not really. Okay, so we got his ears. Do we like this color hair for him? Do we want to go lighter? What do we want for this dude? Do we want to make his nose a little bit bigger? Does that... No, that's too big. Look, you don't need to... Oh, wait, no, I think some of them are mandatory. I was like, wait, there's multiple... I think the third question you don't need to fill out. The third... Where is it? Yeah, the last question isn't mandatory. So you can leave that blank if you wish. It's not mandatory. You don't need to fill that one out. You don't need to give suggestions if you don't want to. You can, it's helpful. But it's not going to impact you winning in a giveaway. Okay, let's just do a little bit of this. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Okay, I don't... I'm thinking... Do we make him into a little bit like an emo fox? Like, just hear me out. Hear me out. We do a side parting. Like this, okay? I'm already liking it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm already enjoying how this looks on him. This suits him. He looks great. No. You can't talk me out of this. He looks fantastic. Yes. Look at that. That is almost like so much better almost straight away. Okay, we're going with this hair color. So let's just fill the rest of this in. We'll do some changes, and then what I'm thinking is we continue this style going down around here. Okay, and then we're gonna give a little bit of length to his hair. Okay, he's definitely got some length to it for sure. Okay. But it's almost as if all of the length is on this side. If we just add a few extra bits here, and then it will end up, I'm going to just cover this bit. It'll end up getting to around here. And then it like, yeah. It sort of swoops. He's got a like a little swoop. What do we think? Sir Alekin is currently on a 20 stream streak. What streak? G to the friggin' G is... How the frig are you, by the way, Sir Alekin? I don't know if I've asked you that. Let me know. How was everybody's weekend, by the way? Because it was Halloween at the weekend. Did anybody do anything special? Do you celebrate Halloween? Do you not celebrate Halloween? If you celebrate Halloween, how do you celebrate it for you and your family? Look, instantly Foxy. Look at him. He is amazing. Okay, his name is definitely... He is definitely a... Is he a Chris? Maybe we should give him a more Fox-like name. His name is... What is his name? What is his name? Is his name Alex? I don't think his name is Alex. He's not an Alex. Boxy? No. Boxy? No, not Boxy. Not Boxy. No. He's not a Boxy. He is. He is something. He's definitely got a name. Megan Fox? Unfortunately, no. Also, this is definitely not Megan Fox coded. Like... I like what you're thinking, but no. Sir Gerard? But he's emo! He can't be a sir! That's too much. I took it too far. Okay. No. Buddy? No, that's too common. I like the idea that he is important somehow, but how is he important? Okay, let me go through the alphabet. Right, A. Does an A name suit him? No. Okay, he's not a fennec fox, but hear me out. Fenwood. His name is Fenwood. He is Fenwood. He is Fenwood something. He's not a fennec fox, but I think Fenwood works. Rusty works for a red, but Rusty is an old fox name. He is not old, so he Rustford. Oh, he's a Rustford. He hates his name, so he goes for Ford. His name is Rustford, but he goes by Ford. Wait. Let me just think. I'm just looking up different types of foxes just to see. Because there's red fox, grey fox, arctic, fennec, and is there any others? Oh, there's loads. The Corsic fox. Crab-eating fox? That thing looks terrifying. A Cape fox? Oh, there's so many adorable foxes. Okay. No, I think Rustford. I felt Rustford. No, he's not fit. He's too young. You gotta, okay, he's like 18 to 20. Maybe 21. He's young. He's definitely young. He's not old. He's not a fishmonger. He's from money. Rustford, like, he's got to be like Rustford II, something like that. Like he's definitely from a family that has money, and he's rebelling. Hey, Dr. Sandman51 over on X. Great to see you here. And it's Rico over on Twitch. Which reminds me, don't forget to fill out the giveaway form. And I'll quickly hop on over to Twitter to put that giveaway form there. But also, if you are watching over on Twitter, come over to Twitch. We have channel points, and you can redeem those for some fun things like Sand or Catalyst, and sometimes we have NFTs. Whoop whoop. Okay, sorry, let me go find. Here it is. Okay, good. Right, here's the giveaway form. There you go. Fill out that giveaway form for your chance to win a premium pass or something else. Okay, I think we gotta adjust the rest of his outfit, because I think once we start doing how he looks for the rest of him, it's definitely gonna all come together. Okay, so he's gonna have this little bit right here, for sure, and then we gotta color the rest of him. And we're just gonna do his skin tone, I think, for the rest, and then we'll adjust where needed. Is it? Did I do the right one, or did I do too dark? Oh yeah, I did one up. Okay. Oh no, that's the correct one. Second to last, right? Yeah. Okay, good. Oh no, I didn't. Beautiful. Wish it used to keep it when you went to a different model. Oh, it did that time. And then we'll adjust all of this when we need to for their clothes. So he's definitely from money. He's not royalty though, and he is a little bit of a he is rebelling a little bit, but he doesn't know how to rebel. He's really bad at rebelling. He's not a good rebel. In fact, his parents wish he would rebel more because he's so bad at rebelling. Right, and we'll sort his feet out later. We're not worried about his feet. Okay. Now we have him looking a little bit more like a fox. Oh my, oh, tinnitus. That's weird. Why did that happen? Oh, that's not fun. Oh, you're going for Sir Foxington? I don't know, but he's been accused of a crime he didn't commit. No, he's not. He's not that bad. No, he's like a good boy want to be bad. He's like a wannabe bad boy fox. And his name gets in the way of that. So Rustford, right? Yeah, Rustford the Third, maybe. Jimmy Rustford, or just Rustford. Rusty Rustford. No. A B C. Clive. No, he's not Clive. No. D. Donny Rustford. No. Duke. He's not a Duke yet. His parents are still alive. Master Rustford. No, that sounds wrong. Rustford of Ovington. Rustford of Hair Courser. No. Hair coursing lord. No, he's not a lord because his parents are still alive. He doesn't really have the titles. He doesn't have the titles yet. He will become a lord. He will become a lord, but at the minute, he isn't. At the minute, he isn't a lord. I thought I recolored all of this. Oh, did I just recolor the front? Okay. Right, let's think about his outfit. Let's think about his outfit. He is definitely gonna be wearing sort of like, I think reds. Because he's gotta stay in his family colors are obviously gonna be red. He's gotta stay in his family colors, but he's definitely gonna be playing about with some of those colors. Like with how he's wearing his family's outfit. Okay, maybe he always has his collar up. That's always a thing. He could just have his collar really high all the time. Like puff that collar out. Ooh, whoops, not that out that much. I don't know how that'll look. We'll have to look at what that looks like on him. And then we can have this sort of go down, maybe. This is his coat. And then could just wear like a black top. Oh, no. I want it blending in like that. Then this red will continue across this side, across the back. Maybe we'll add a hood to it as well. But for now, we'll leave it as is. I mean, that is a little bad boy. Okay, the collar is poking into his head a little there. So let's at least edit that. So it's not poking him as much. He looks like he belongs in the 80s, I'm not gonna lie. He's now no longer fitting the aesthetic of my medieval game. Hey, it's Rico. I actually haven't played the Mad Apple experience yet because I know at the weekend I just couldn't. I couldn't get on, and I knew that they'd be fixing it come Monday and stuff. Like the team would be looking into it then. So I just didn't really play it. So I can't unfortunately help with that. However, maybe somebody else can. I should really, because now you can play it. And I've not heard anybody else have issues of playing it, so it must be doable. Also, guys, today's stream isn't going to be as long, just because I'm still not feeling the greatest. I'm very tired, and I need to have dinner, because I haven't had dinner yet. So this stream's going to probably be like an hour and a half. Hey, Metaverse Street Journal, how the frig are you? How am I doing? I'm okay. I'm just very tired. So I had, for those that don't know, I had PTO, paid time off, Thursday and Friday. I still ended up working summer Friday because I saw people's concerns in Discord and I was like, I gotta be on top of this. I don't want this to be a Monday thing. I want to make sure that I'm looking at what the issues are and then making sure the team is aware before the end of Friday, signing off and stuff. So I did work a little bit of Friday, but not much. But today has been crazy busy. Today has been crazy busy. So I'm pretty wiped. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty wiped. Yeah, it's Rico. It's not. I'm just tired. Most of it is tired. I was ill last week, which was really handy that Alex wanted to do a stream because I was like, actually, I'm ill. Can you do Monday stream? Can you do some VoxEdit? And he was like, I'm on it. And I was like, thank you so much. It's very much doable. Just there we go. Metaverse Street Journal said it is doable. Okay, so we gotta make him look a little bit more medieval-esque. Right, what I'm gonna do with this is I am actually gonna drag this down slightly, and then I'm gonna drag this top bit down as well, just so it covers that. Right, I think to give this a more kind of medieval vibe, we gotta add a belt. Some sort of beltness going across. That's not the greatest, but we can make it better. Okay, and then that can just kind of go around his shoulder, I guess. And then add some brass bits. And that bit. We'll see. We'll see about that. Maybe popping the collar was too much. Actually, no, I think that's just right. I think that's what we needed. We needed that collar popped there. That's what we needed. And then, oh, whoops. For the sleeves, because he's clearly a bad boy. Okay, he's clearly a bad boy trying so hard to be bad. He's a bad little wolf. He's rolled his sleeves up. That is a rolled up sleeve. Maybe he should have gloves. I don't know. We'll wait and see. Wait and see. I do think he does need like gloves. Definitely needs gloves. Okay, we'll have that go down. And then we're gonna add a belt. So, oh damn it, I wish I'd remembered which brown I used. I want to do it the same as this brown. Oh, now it looks weird that he's got the black top going all the way down. Oh, I need that to go all the way. Okay. Okay, right. This is gonna be, that's, where's the brown? Selected it. Okay, maybe that will work. Let's have a look. Nope. Kinda, but nope. Okay, that does now work. Okay, the belt, I want a shade darker. And then we're gonna go with the same kind of belt hardware, I guess. And then trousers. We just have him. I don't know whether he should be wearing these darker color trousers or whether he should be wearing like more natural colors. Who's to say? You've already played like 7 rounds and nothing? You understand the Halloween Game Jam was cancelled? No Game Jam has been cancelled. There's been no cancelling of Game Jams. Was there a Game Jam that was announced that you saw about that I didn't see? I am now gonna go look and see whether anything was said in Game Jam chat. Oh, I see people asking about Halloween Game Jams, but nothing's been mentioned that there was gonna be a Halloween Game Jam. I know there will be a Game Jam coming out at some point. They said 2 weeks ago, stay tuned for announcements, and it's silence. Yeah, there will be a Game Jam, but I don't think it's a Halloween one. Okay, I'm gonna do his trousers right up to that point, and then I think I'm gonna give him boots. Why? Oh. Trying to recolor the same color as his leg. Yeah, as far as I am aware, and I don't think it matters if I mention this, so there will be another Game Jam, because I know there's going to be another Game Jam. However, with the structure of things changing, there's been a lot more like stuff back and forth to go over new things and new structures for stuff, and where Game Jams will be moving to and stuff like that. So I know there's a Game Jam coming. I am very aware that the Game Jam is coming. I'm one of the people that have to help promote those Game Jams. So I do know when there will be one. Do you mean the 24-hour Halloween timed game? Metaverse Street Journal, I'm pretty sure. Oh, you're still talking about that. Never mind. So yeah, there will be a Game Jam. I don't believe it's linked to Halloween at all. I am saying without trying to say much information, but it's not a Halloween one. There have been back and forth planning over things, which is why, you know, probably when they said keep an eye out, maybe there were hopes that it would be a little sooner, but no Game Jams have been cancelled. The Game Jams that are planned to happen this year are still going to happen this year. So yeah. There's been no cancelling of them. There may be delays of releasing some of them, but there has been no cancelling of any Game Jams. Okay, so these boots go. Is this just too many different browns, maybe? Should I just extend this more? I'm always careful not to extend things too much on the body, because then when animations happen, it can look a little weird. So I try not to do too much, because like when you extend this, it then extends past the body. So if we look at a different animation, you can see now like that bit of the body is in the way. So you got to be really careful about when you're dragging parts of outfits down. because just being on idle doesn't stop too much. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this bit and I'm going to just add here the jacket. I'm going to just add the jacket right here. And we can kind of see the outline as well. We might want to also bring it forward a little bit. We can also bring it in like this to kind of align it. So it might look a little weird in a few areas, but for the most part, it's looking pretty correct when those animations happen. So we got a weird little bit here. The other thing that we can do, if we don't want this to be like made as an avatar, we just want this to be an NPC, we can obviously add to this. So I could take the chest and I could create a child node and call this Jacket B. And then Jacket B, where are you? Jacket B is now attached to the chest. So I can go into Jacket B. Can't go into Jacket B. Let me get chest. I'm gonna put the chest. Oh shit, no. No, I'm not. I'm gonna duplicate. I'm gonna duplicate the chest and rename it to Jacket B. And then I'm gonna get Jacket B. Pop it here. The thing is, we don't need all of the chest pieces for Jacket B. Just need the bottom bit. So we're gonna get rid of that. We're going to trim it. Maybe not trim it that much, because we want it to extend down. We're going to get this, and we're going to copy. We're going to just drag it down. There we go. Trim it if we need to. We can also check where our pivot is. I'm pretty happy roughly where the pivot is, but we can adjust if needed. And then what we're going to do, Jacket B, is we're going to grab hold of this and we can now move it. Now it does clip into the legs, so maybe we want to extend Jacket B out a little bit. But then what we should do is we should make sure, actually, if we've moved it, we need to click it, and once we've positioned anything that we've moved, once you've positioned it, you want to apply to all, okay? You want that in that position for all animation. Hey, Metaverse Street Journal, are we talking about different things? I'm talking about, Ardox was asking about a game jam, not the event. So Ardox was asking about a game jam. I'm not talking about the Haunted Mansion experience. I was talking to Ardox specifically towards their comment about, was a game jam cancelled? You got confused. Don't worry about it. That's absolutely fine. Okay, he is looking so cute that I have realized he 100% isn't a Rustford. He is not Rustford at all. We got to change his shoes. He is definitely... Is he a George? Why do I feel like he's a George? Does anybody else feel like he's a George? Just me? Is it just me thinking he's a George? Giveaway form, by the way, guys. You're gonna want to fill that out. I think he's a George. Randy? He's not a Randy. No. No, I hate that name. Sorry. For anybody called Randy, I don't hate you. The name just isn't a great name. For me personally, to give to someone, it's not a great name. I have nothing against people called Randy. Just stating that. But for me personally, I'm not calling anyone Randy. unless they are Randy. Here in the UK, Randy can be used for something different. I don't think I've met a person called Randy other than a character in Home Improvement. I'm pretty sure that character is called Randy in Home Improvement. Yeah, Red Lily. Randy is a different... That's why I wouldn't be calling a character Randy unless I was saying, this character is a little bit Randy. Because Randy means horny. Okay? That's what that means here in the UK in slang. People don't really use it like that anymore. It's a very old slang word. It's not really used. If you watch Austin Powers, you'll definitely hear it. I mean, it is fun. It is a little bit funny. Maybe not for like today's youths in England. We'll probably hear it less and less because, you know, it is an old slang word. It is an old slang word, and I haven't heard it used in a long time. And my only reference really for it now is probably watching Austin Powers. Oh, it is in Hindi as well. There we go. But yes, it is another word for basically saying horny here in the UK. So yeah, if somebody was like, "Hi, I'm Randy," and introduced themselves to me, I'm sorry, I probably... two ways that would go. That would be somebody coming up to me being like, "Hello, nice to meet you, I'm Randy." I'd be like, "Oh, what a way to introduce yourself. Didn't need to know how you're feeling today." Or internal giggle being like, they mean their name is Randy, and you're gonna laugh inside, and that's fine. What's Fantastic Mr. Fox's name? Oh, George Clooney. That's why you were saying George earlier. I didn't know that George Clooney played Fantastic Mr. Fox in the film. Oh, that's interesting. Now I don't want to call him George. Lord Foxfawn. Oh, I like Foxfawn. Okay. His name is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, no. Liam Foxfawn. What do we think about Liam Foxfawn? Rupert Foxfawn? No. Hayden Foxfawn. His name is Hayden Foxfawn. That's his name. He is a Hayden. Hayden Foxfawn. That is him. Everybody meet Hayden Foxfawn. Hayden Foxfawn. That is his name. We found it. We got there. Okay. Hayden Foxfawn, everyone. What a process. What an utter diabolical process. No, we've Metaverse Street Journal, you can't suggest anymore. We've got it. His name is Hayden Foxfawn. His father is Dominic Foxfawn. Oh my gosh, I've got the whole family. Okay, wait. Okay, so this is Hayden Foxfawn, the semi-rebellious fox. His father is Dominic. Oh, wait. Lord Dominic Foxfawn. His mother is Lady. Oh shit, just Lady Foxfawn. Lady Anna Foxfawn. Lady Anna Foxfawn, and he younger sister is Miss. I want an atrocious name. I want a name that basically means little shithead. Let's have a look. Name that means little shithead for a character. Kane Nilla. Hellion Foxfawn. Oh, Griselda is good. I said Kane because, like, K9. I like Griselda. Although, Griselda is really similar to Grisabella from Cats. And Grisabella just has such a sad story behind her, where she used to be beautiful and now she's this ugly tattered cat that nobody wants to be near, but she sings so beautifully and she just wants love and attention. Oh, I don't know if I could do Griselda. Oh, I don't know if I could do Griselda. Canillion. Is it too long? Miss Canillion Foxfawn? No. Miss Griselda Foxfawn. I feel like Urchin? No, Urchin doesn't work. An urchin is just an unwanted creature. Real, like, kind of unwanted child, I think. You little urchin, like, you're on the streets, you're a small child on the streets with no family and stuff, and you're there begging and trying to steal stuff. That's what I associate urchin with. I'm pretty sure that's what urchin means. Define urchin. I'm pretty right. Oh, a young child who is poorly or raggedly dressed, or sea urchin. Yeah, I'm right. Yeah. I used to write loads of short stories when I was younger, and I would always want to give characters name characters based off of what, like, the origin meaning of names were. So I used to have printouts of, like, names after names after names of all different origins as well. So I'd have, like, a list of, like, Greek origin name meanings, Roman name origin meanings, Old English, like, Celtic name meanings, Nordic name meanings, and stuff like that. Cruella, no. That doesn't work. I think, I'm gonna have, let me keep looking. Hercuff. Miss Hercuff Foxfawn. I'm going with Hercuff. We might change it. We're gonna go with Hercuff. I'm also going to add Griselda because I like Griselda so much. So Miss Griselda Foxfawn, or Miss... I can't go with Hercuff because I forgot it already. I pretty much forgot it. Harlequin Foxfawn. Maybe we could just do Miss Quinn Foxfawn. What does Harlequin actually mean? Define name Harlequin. Is that not, like, two-faced? Because there's ladybirds that are called ladybird. The name Harlequin originates from the French language and holds the meaning of mute pantomime clown. So no, I'm not going with that. I mean, there is just Lilith. O's. Miss O's. O's apparently means audacious and was used for a snake demon in medieval art. I'm calling her O's is a good one. Miss O's Foxfawn. Miss O's Foxfawn. I like that. I like that. We don't have the character. We'll have to see what she looks like when we get it done. Yumalitox. So did you say Gertrude earlier as well? No, not Jackie Chan did. Wait, Yumalitox. Not Jackie Chan. What is your Twitch name? Guinevere is pretty though, and so is Eleanor. Both Guinevere and Eleanor are pretty names. We can't have that. Right. Here is Hayden. Helga. We can't have Helga. We can't have Helga because I have Helgalina. We've got the name. No more name suggestions. We have Griselda and we have O's as options. Freya is also pretty. Where are you looking at these names? Freya is a beautiful name. Freya name meaning. Wait, come here. It means lady or noble woman. And it's of Scandinavian origin, apparently. Beautiful. It comes from the Old Norse word for lady and is named after the goddess of love, beauty, and fertility. See, you can't. You can't. Yumalitox, I not Jackie. You're not Jackie. There's too many of you that have like the same but different names. I adore you guys, but I get confused. Hey, J-Dog, you redeemed another Oak Wizard staff. Has Alex been sending you those? Because I noticed you've redeemed quite a few. Right, we've got the names. I'm pretty happy with him. I want to do some additional edits. But does Hayden Foxfawn, is he a character that you would like as a giveaway character? Is he somebody, if I mint, you're like, yes. Gimme. I want myself a bit of him. Yay or nay? Are you wanting a bit of him or not? I don't think he needs gloves. I'm at the point that I don't think he needs gloves. But I do think I need to add some different coloring to his hair. You ate them. I ate the babies. I've done it without the E. I've done Fox Fawn. So Fawn with an E is a surname, a town name, or a brand name, and is a variant spelling from the common noun fawn. There you go. Also, those that don't know, the fawn letter is an old English letter that looks kind of like a B and a P. And when they started transitioning like the lettering and stuff, there wasn't a letter that could show the character for meaning fawn. And so that is why you'll see a lot of shops say like ye old, like the Y. And that's because that they replace like the fawn letter with a different letter. So it was never ye old, it was the old. It was never ye. They never said the sound ye. Maybe they did in some cases, but it was replaced because they when like type presses and stuff were coming out. Just so people are aware of that. Hey, Yuma Lee Talks, how you doing? I mean, because it is a name, I could add the E. Let's do a poll. I'm happy to do a poll over this. I'm okay. Fawn or wait. Choose the surname spelling. Okay, one has an E on the end, one doesn't have an E on the end. This isn't that important, so the poll is for 3 minutes. Is that a calf that's just pulled up? Can't tell if that's in my drive or in the neighbor's drive. Does Sandbox work okay without restrictions in USA? I believe so. Play games? Are you having issues? Are you having some issues? What issues are you having? Okay, it looks like most of you want with an E so far, is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing most of you wanting it to end in an E. Make sure to do. Yeah. Play games, not you. Not you what? Oh, an ad break started. Some of you will have an ad. Only one person's voted Foxthorn without an E. I guess we're having an E. There's 6 of you. Okay, I've got to add this onto these character names. Otherwise, I'm gonna forget. I'm in the UK, but someone I know in USA was unable to use a referral link. Oh, I don't know. I mean, Go West was here earlier. Go West, I think, is in USA, and they're not having an issue, I assume. Otherwise, they would have said so. Extreme Arcader, how the frig are you? Hey, Steve Live. First time chatter, great to have you here. You know what we need to do? We need to add the giveaway form. And hello, oh, I'm gonna butcher your name. Hello, person on YouTube whose name I can't pronounce and I don't want to try because I'm gonna do it wrong. I'm sorry. I know I'm gonna say it really wrong. That's the thing. Okay, I'm really happy with him. What else does he need? I don't think he needs... Maybe some buckles on his boots. Let's do... Oh, no. There. There we go. Just to add a little bit more refinedness to him. Yes, occasionally, if you are new to the channel and you haven't yet followed, and you do follow, we do sometimes give giveaways, like, in particular to new followers. Hey, Steve! Thank you for following. Make sure to fill out that giveaway form as well. Make sure to fill it out. We do, anybody who is a new follower that wins one of those giveaways, because we assume that you're brand new, maybe you haven't fully set up your Sandbox account or KYC'd, we will always keep your winning details to one side for 2 to 3 months for general giveaways. For season-related giveaways, it's usually 2 to 3 weeks, but it depends how close to the end of the season we are and when we're giving away the stuff. Metaverse Street Journal, you are not new. First time chatter, but the Sandbox creator since a couple of years. That's amazing! I'm so glad to see you here, though. Sounds really cool. We'll definitely join. Thank you. But yeah, that's amazing. What have you been creating games? Have you been creating assets? Would you, if you create assets, would you like some catalysts? If you create assets, would you like some catalysts, Steve? Sorry I'm saying your name like that, but you have 2 E's. Steve. It's called the Meta Clubber. Okay, cool. Wait. Let me go. I will always, so the cool thing that I really like, there's some things that I would love to change about the experience page. Meta Clubber. But one thing that I do like is, why did it only do part of it? One thing that I do like is the fact, no, how do I spell your game name? Right, I'm just gonna type in meta and hope I find it. It could be really temperamental. I'm like, oh yeah, the one thing I love about this. Yes, that would be amazing. Okay, make sure you filled out the giveaway form and I'll tell you what you win in a little bit. You can't send links, but if you just type the name of your experience fully, I should be able to find it. Oh, wait, it's because, you know what? It's because it's got the in it. I swear it is case sensitive. The Meta Clubber. No. I can't find it. Type in the name exactly as it is. No. Don't say sorry. Don't say sorry. This is one thing I'd like to change about the search, but what I do like about the experiences is that I can bookmark your experiences. And now the page isn't loading. Depends how recent you also launched it, because I could... Where's recently launched? Just launched. Is it just launched? Probably not. But we'll wait, don't worry. Okay. We're finishing the fox off. I'm pretty happy with him. I'm not gonna lie. I actually think Hayden looks pretty damn good. I feel like maybe his jacket could be a bit longer, maybe a bit shorter, I'm not sure. But I am happy with how he is. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, okay, you guys, the poll was for Fox Fawn to have an E on the end. Shouldn't be too surprised. But what so we've made him, I'm gonna see, so we've got this guy. Let me just go to Big Me real quick. So we've got Hayden Foxfawn that we've created. Oh, I just clicked to save him. There we go. So we've made him. He's gonna be somebody that we're going to try and mint and do a giveaway with. The other one is, am I gonna be able to find it? Can I find it? Okay, I don't know if I can find it. We'll have a quick look. Okay, it's that location. Oh my gosh. That doesn't help. Okay. Right, we're on a map hunt, everyone. We're gonna go on a map hunt real quick. Map hunt. Okay. Okay, latitude is 165. Okay, so that's 0. I want to be going this way, correct? That's 30. Are you all the way over here? Okay, so we're roughly in the right, and then minus 73, so we want to be down. too far down, so you're in this area. Oh my gosh, I am so close! That is crazy. Wait. Set minus 73 would be here. And then you're 165. So you here? That's 171. Are you in here? No, 65. 71. 66. That's 64. Are you this one? No, that's Discovery. Are you meant to be in here? This is 165 minus 73. And then above that, yeah. No, that's 75. Am I looking in the wrong place? Because I'm going up there. I'm in 73. I'm in the right place. This is 73. Minus 73. In the top corner of the map. Am I in the wrong place? You said the top corner? That's K's. Euphora estate? Okay, what estate is this? I always forget how to get the estate names to come up. Okay, Cryptopia, Mega City. Mega City. This is all Mega City. That's Edge Farms. Cyber Jungle. Trading. Dead Zone. Cold Core. Platform. Real Mall. Lemon Heights. Bottom left. Wait, there's a filter for neighborhoods? Where is the filter for neighborhoods? How are you filtering by neighborhoods? Left. Your left or my left? Do-do-do. Be difficult. Oh. Oh, okay, wait. Okay, what was your neighborhood? Euphoria. Okay, so just E. Hey, right, we're on here. That's not you. But this isn't. I was reading your longitude latitude. Okay, and you said it's made by Richie Horton. Okay. A bit down and left. Okay, a bit down and left. No. Are you sure it's still published? I'm going more down. Oh, is this you? No, that's not you. Right, this is the very bottom of this area. Hey, St. Michael! Wapax? Are you more over here? If you go on the map and click on any land, you need to paste the... Well, I should just be able to find it. How close am I? Oh, wait, okay, wait. Yeah, no, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Yes. Yeah, no. I've got it. Okay. And then... Is that you? That just said... That's the Meta Clubber. The one you gave me is the Meta Clubber. Okay, it's not published. You gotta publish it. You gotta publish it. Is it this one? That is in the right place. No wonder I can't find it. Okay, you gotta publish it. It probably got unpublished. There was a situation where a bunch of experiences got unpublished. Okay, I think I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, bless me. Issue. Ooh. There we go. Oh, thank you. Have I played Tiny Worlds? I think I played Tiny Worlds ages ago. I think, Red Lily, that was the one you suggested that you really liked, and I was like, I don't know if I've played it, and I had. Oh, sorry for seeing your stream while... No, this was good. No, this was good. Yeah, no, that was good. And I'll also make a note of, look up and save Meta Clubber, play on stream, potentially. We'll see how good your game is. I expect great things from you now. But yeah, okay, right, final call for filling out the giveaway. Oh shit, I just copied and pasted that, I forgot. I didn't have that just auto the giveaway form on my thing anymore. But don't use that, that's not the giveaway form. This is the giveaway form. Okay, last chance to do the giveaway form. I'm just gonna have to go to Big Me again. So we have, I will find it later, but we have the cat playing with Catalyst that we're going to try. We're going to see if we can mint them. Basically, I want to be able to mint some assets to do as like dedicated stream only assets to give away. So we're going to have the cat playing with Catalyst, which I feel like you guys would really enjoy as just like a fun little thing. We're going to have Hayden Foxfawn, the semi-rebellious fox. And we've got Panda being chased by bees, and then I'll also make an equipment. So put in below what type of equipment you'd like to see. I don't know. Basically, I'm going to see if I could do equipment because it wouldn't make much sense to do an equipment if I can't add stats to it. So I need to see whether they'll let me have Catalyst to put stats on as a giveaway for you guys. So we'll see about that. And then you'll be able to use your channel points to redeem it. We also have other fun things for channel point redemptions. Can you do a flying jetpack? I would love to. That's interesting. So what I want to do, which also, for the people who are in the landowners chat that were being very kind and sticking up for me when somebody was being somewhat, I wouldn't say they were being mean, but they were being slightly pushy and getting on at me over stuff that I can't really control, and I can understand like their frustration. I for sure empathize with their frustration over stuff. So I want to say thank you to the people doing that, but also just as another thing, a lot of people were like, she's just a streamer. One, I hate it when people say just in front of something because it really devalues the person behind whatever is doing that job. Oh, they're just this, they're just that. But that's not what I'm going to say. Also, I'm not just a streamer for you guys. I am your community manager. Since the restructuring of, also, even before that, I was more than just a streamer. I was the VoxEdit community manager. I also was the stream manager, so I organize and do all of the fun stuff that you see here. I don't just stream for you guys. I do a bunch of organization and stuff as well. what I would like to say is, since the restructuring that's happened, I am now more than just your VoxEdit community manager. I am now playing a larger role within the community management and the marketing team. So I'm behind a lot more stuff that you see. I am more than just your streamer. I do the streaming for you guys, but I am also your community manager. There are also many other members of the team that are openly, we're having a lot more easier dialogue between teams and team members now, where many of your feedback, we are reporting that fully, and we're having ongoing discussions with team members to try and make that. So although maybe I can't always talk on certain things, and somebody had said like, hey, you know, Panda can't say certain things because, you know, higher ups usually have to okay stuff. That is very true. There are things that I might know that I can't say because it's not been approved, and lots of things have to be approved before we say things. Like, I know things about seasons before you guys know things about seasons, and it would be worrying if I didn't know before you guys, because that just means I'm not paying attention. But yeah, is a life coach. We need a Panda Pops Club asset that looks like a season pass holding the items we all know and collect. Wait, Lauren Soul, I need you to expand on that, because I think that would be hilarious to make, and I'm up for the challenge of that. No, Crespit, that's why I don't hold any, like, hey, like, don't say that, like, because people were backing me up, and I don't care what language they're using to back me up, and I'm like, I appreciate you guys so much when you're doing that, and it's all love. I'm just saying, for, you know, just so people understand, I am more than just your streamer. I am also playing a larger role as your community manager. Before, I was mostly just doing the VoxEdit side of stuff, so you'd see me just doing that. Hopefully, you guys are noticing that I am trying to be as active and get as much feedback. Yes, I may not be able to make huge changes to your Sandbox lives, but I would like to make sure that you are enjoying and having as fun of a time as you possibly can while you're here. Is what I want, and to get you answers. I want to make sure that you guys have the answers you need when you have questions. I want to make sure that there's as good communication as we possibly can. And I will state that in terms of as we possibly can, because as people have mentioned, sometimes I can't communicate certain things, and our other team members can't communicate certain things because it has to be like ticked and approved. Yes, you can communicate that, but my hopes with you guys as the community, I want to make sure that we are making sure that that communication doesn't have as large of a gap between, hey, we want to know what's happening, what's going on, to then waiting a long time and then getting that communication and it feels too long. I want to make sure that we're closing that gap, and we're like, hey, you have a question, we're finding that out, we will get that to you as soon as we possibly can. Please organize an in real life avatar meetup. I would love to. I don't think I have the money to do that. You're just a mum, just a professional working woman, and just a wife / partner. Oh, you just use just all the time. I feel like that's where a lot of people, maybe in particular women, and I say this not as 100%, but because a lot of people do view stay-at-home parents to, oh, you're just a stay-at-home mum, and there are stay-at-home dads as well, but I feel like a lot of people just say, oh, you're just this, and I don't think people realize how hard being a stay-at-home parent possibly can be. Just putting that out there. Okay, Lauren Soul, I've got to write down your idea, okay? Right, so you want a Panda Pops club asset. What does club asset? Club asset that looks like a season pass holding the items we all know and collect. Okay, but I can't... Okay. I won't be able to make a pass that has... Unless I get, like, Alex to approve it, that has, like, a whizzy thing on it. Although that would be kind of cool. I'd love to do a poll on like the items you guys love so much. Do you know who I miss? Dr. Bombkus and the Sand Guru. If you say you're just they are projecting because they are. I mean, it's fine. But also, I am gonna state this: the people saying "juster" in the people that were sticking up for me that used the phrase "juster," we're not doing it out of malice, and I know that. I'm just stating that a lot of the times people use "juster" to diminish someone's role. But I meant more. I am more than just your streamer. I am also your community manager as well. So I'm not just your streamer. I am your streamer. I am here, and so is Alex, and so is Lucas, and so is any guests that we have on our channel are also your streamers when we stream. But I am also your community manager, and I am here to help you. Wait, Steve, you need to find out what you've won. Steve, wait! Wait, Steve! You need to find out what you won. Let me just find you. Right, where are you, Steve? Steve! There you are, Steve. Right, Steve, you have won 20 common catalysts and 10 uncommon catalysts. That's what happens when you're a new follower. You get shit. Also, because I asked if they wanted catalysts and they said yes. Steve, there you go. That's how we treat our fam. Now, before you go, I will just say the catalyst drops are a little bit all over the place. It will appear as a claim. I will mention in stream, hey, the claims are going through processing. Hey, the claims are being distributed. Hey, the claims should be in your claims. I will be putting out the distribution requests for the catalyst claims because we have a lot of people waiting on catalyst, which there were more asset rewards that aren't only equipable items, but also objects we can place directly in our experience. It would be great to have 2 reward options to choose from, 1 equipable and 1 placeable. Right now, I feel like we have way too many equipables, and I'd much rather unlock cool items I could actually... Crespit, great. That is what Hayden Foxford, but also, I mean, from Battle Pass. Oh, I love that. I love that. I also feel the same. Battle Pass, too many equipment, want more build items. Metaverse Journal, you don't get it like that. I think that's a really, really important feedback, and that is a question I'm going to add in the next giveaway form. Would you, like... I wonder how I can phrase it. I'm going to look at what the Battle Pass is, and we'll base it off of a 35 level Battle Pass, and I'll be like, this is how many are currently equipment, this is how many are currently props, and then we'll adjust that. Because I love the Peaky Blinders car. The Peaky Blinders car. Oh my god, could you? Hey, Nazman! Thanks for ruining my analytics. I adore you. Thank you. Okay, guys. Last chance to fill out that giveaway form. This is your last chance. Also, because we finished creating this guy. Gives you an option. I think that would be too much, Metaverse Street Journal. Each level gives you an option of equipment or asset. I don't think the team can quite do that. Let's keep it simple. Maybe in the future, we'd be like, choose 1 item that you wish to win. 2 ways to play Battle Pass, 1 of player or not. Oh, I like that. Yeah, but then what if you, like me, okay, I've got it, because I'm going to just show you, I know you all know what the Battle Pass looks like. But, as also a builder, because I do still class myself as a builder, even though I'm probably more of a player. Okay, so we have the trousers. They're cool. I'm not bothered by these. Not bothered by glasses. Also, I like them. They're okay. but also, yeah, I could do with something different. The shoes, yeah, the arms, the Terminator arms. I like the arms. I think they look cool. This shield, the Feathery Sector Slay shield. This is an equipment I love and would want. The butterflies, love and want. Love and want. These legs, the King Kong legs, they're cool. I'm in between. Then we have these white gloves. I could go with a prop for that. These glasses, the Black Mirror glasses, I could also be like, meh. The fish gloves, come on, they're cool. These ones, cool. The Napoli banner, I like the banner, but I'm not gonna make an asset for Napoli. So I also don't really care about that. Drumsticks, they're okay. The Peaky Blinders car is peak. This is probably the best asset on here. This car I love. It is amazing. The cactus shield looks cool. I do like this. This telescope, the Smurfs telescope, is the cutest equipment asset. If this is an equipment. I assume it is. I assume it's a handheld thing. Hey, Cresper, you know I know you guys aren't new followers, right? You are aware that I know you and know that you're not new followers. You are aware of that, correct? And then these glasses, I mean, I will say, all of the assets are really well made. They're really cool, and I don't want to diminish that. Like, we should never diminish, like, the time and effort that it takes for the team to make these things. But like, some of these I want over others. These are cool. I love, like, these are really cool, and I like them as an equipment. But there are things, it's like the shoes. I would rather there be a prop there. I also don't always want them to be IP related. I don't know about you guys, but I don't always want the items in here to be IP related. I get why they are IP related, but I don't always want them to be IP related. I don't need glasses. I don't need Casio glasses. I don't need random white gloves. I do need these. I do need these. I do need those. I don't really care about the Black Mirror glasses. I also, the drumsticks are cool, but also I don't care. This I care about. This is adorable. This I love. This is amazing. I love this. These glasses, they look cool. I'm not that fussed about them. These ones, I love. I want those. So the idea of making it like, here's a battle pass for builders, here's a battle pass for players. I like a bit of everything, and there's stuff that I don't like. So I think it's just maybe there needs to be a better balance between props and equipment. And that's where, when you guys fill out the forms and stuff, I always say, please be as honest as possible. When you're filling it out, saying how you're feeling about the rewards, how you're feeling about the season, I want you guys to be honest, because being honest allows us to do better moving forward. Because if all you guys are being like, we love it so much, then it's like, oh, the community on streams just love everything we do. And obviously they're one of our more engaged users because they're in the streams, they're doing the avatar meetups, they've usually got the premium passes. I think, so Metaverse Street Journal, a lot of it is about bandwidth. So giving away the free assets constantly for every experience. I think Season 5, it wasn't even related to the hardcore quest. It was just you played the experience. If you played the experience, you got the assets. It wasn't to do, I don't think so, I could be wrong. But that's a lot of assets to have been creating as an addition on top of everything else. Giveaway done. No, you've got like 20 more seconds. Fill it out. Yeah, I like the idea of like the choose. but also I don't know how well that would go over, but I think this is good feedback. This is like stuff, it's like, hey, the community is saying this. Is this something we could do? Is this something we could consider? And these are things that I can take from you guys and be like, hey, this is how the community is feeling. Is this something we can think about? Is this something we can implement? Maybe not for next season, maybe for the season after. But yeah, this is also, yeah, too many minor repeat asset types, would rather cats. And see, that's another thing. I would also love to see catalysts as like, instead of 3 sand, I'd love to have 10 catalysts. Even 3 catalysts. I'd love to have 3 common catalysts over 3 sand. That's me. Maybe you guys don't feel the same. Maybe you're like, no, I want the 3 sand. But you could also sell your catalysts. Large prop prizes could also inspire some players to become creators, since now they have... Oh, Yumalitox, I fully agree, but this is also why I want to see whether I can mint some stream-only activated assets that you could either use your channel points for or win in a giveaway, and then you get it that way. But I obviously... the stuff for our Selects team, like this, I'd never be able to make... I mean, with a lot of time, maybe. But this is so well made. I don't have the time to make this. It's cool, though. In-game... Oh! Crespit! Don't you even! Don't you even! With the in-game... Yes! Oh my gosh! Yes, I agree. I agree. It's also, I would say, it's not also only the community saying this. I know that we have staff members being like, hey, how do I filter? I just don't think a lot of, like, the internal team have as many assets as what, like, you and me, or even Alex has, like, a huge amount of assets. Alex must be going crazy when he goes through his inventory, and I'm there being like, I can't find anything. So yeah, better filters. I'm with you. Yeah, Crespit, honestly, I get it. I'm with you 100%. I agree. Want cats, but I do use Game Maker and would love more assets for game building. This is good. This is good. I also think this is the thing. And I don't know whether it's just on stream. I have you guys that are like really integrated as not just players, but you are also builders and creators as well. And so it's a different type of audience to just players. But right now, I think most people are probably either landowners or they are invested in some way and are creators or builders in some respects. And not, but most people are in multiple categories. Like, I am a player, I am a creator, I am a builder. Crespit is a player and a builder, and I believe also a creator. Who else do I see here? Ardox. Ardox is like all 3. Ardox, I'm pretty sure I see you taking part in game jams. Hey, Vibrant TVV222. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. But yeah, so I think there's a lot of crossover between people being in multiple different areas of the sandbox. And there's not just like, I don't know many people that are just players. Like, maybe back in like season 2 and season 3, we had just players. But now I feel like most of those just players transition to being builders and creators. And so while we have more builders and creators, it makes sense that the battle pass maybe is more geared to builders and creators, or for people who want to start building and creating. And then when we have more players, maybe more players want more fun equipment. I don't know. It should really focus on the small bugs, and I agree, Crespit, especially now that we have data saving. I feel like data saving was one of the biggest things we needed. That was like, and I'm so happy we have that. That was like the biggest thing that we've all been waiting for. And I think that's the turning point to making games a lot more fun and enjoyable and bringing in more players. Because now that we have that, which is, and I say this with love, it is crazy how long we've waited for it. I'm just saying. And I know we're in alpha, so there is that. And where Sandbox was when I first started to where it is now is phenomenally better in terms of what you can create and do. But we did wait a long time for save, and now it's here. I want to see more robust experiences, and I think we will. Right, Crespit started in season 2 and I jumped into creating in season 5. It felt more polished and stuff was much more easy to pick up and create. See, there you go, Crespit started off. What are these catalysts used for? Gago, great question. Catalysts are, and I have a video for that. Let me get you the video. But catalysts are used for minting your assets. If you are a creator and you wish to sell and make money with your assets that you've created, not copyrighted assets, they will get taken down. So don't make like a Batman, or don't make the Daredevil from Daredevil, so on and so forth. Don't make copyrighted. Don't make Mickey Mouse. Don't make. You could make a Winnie the Pooh, but don't break copyright infringement. Don't make Naruto. Okay, I have a video on a guide to catalysts, and then I also have another video that talks about minting. So feel free to watch that video. That is a guide to catalysts. Minting or hoarding like a dragon. I hoard my catalysts like a dragon too, don't worry. As long as, yeah. Well, Red Lily, I didn't want to get into the nuances of that. That's why I was like, I thought Winnie the Pooh, and I was like, technically you can make a version of Winnie the Pooh, just, it depends what version. I think it was, Metaverse Street Journal, I think it was 2 years ago now. I think it's more than a year since that happened. Then one asset with 100 copies needs 100 catalysts. That is correct. So if you want to make, let's say you've made the Peaky Blinders car. As an example, you have made an old-fashioned car, and you want to mint this old-fashioned car, and you want to sell it, okay? You're going to want to have the amount of catalysts needed to mint. So if you're making it a common, you know, you're going to want 100 common catalysts to mint 100 copies. One thing to keep in mind, if you are selling it, and you've minted the asset, and then you want to sell it, and let's say you are using this in an experience you have also created, you need 1 copy per experience that this asset is in. You can place a copy of this in an experience as many times as you like. You have experience A and it has 100 of these cars. You only need 1 minted copy. You have experience A and experience B, and you only have 1 copy. Only experience A is gonna work. Experience B won't, because you only have 1 copy and it's being used in A. If you have 2 copies, that is fine. You can have experience A and experience B, have as many in those experiences. Hopefully that makes sense. If you are creating an experience, you do not need your assets to be minted to publish your experience. The only time you need to mint your own assets for your experience is if you wish to sell them, and then keep 1 copy for your experience, minimum. Wait, Crespit, you do tutorial? I know you've been doing your Crespit, what's your YouTube? Let me share it. I want to share stuff that you guys are making. No, readily, you can't sell assets without catalysts. You might be thinking about lazy minting. Lazy minting has not been released. I have no information about lazy minting, unfortunately. I can inquire about it, but I don't know where that's at. Thank you, Crespit. Ooh, you've been doing a lot of tutorials. You've been doing a lot of tutorials recently. I love that. All right, guys, follow Crespit. Well, Crespit, I did see that. Is it the one? Is it the birthday one? Because I was like, I'm watching that later. Yeah, I'm trying to post 2 to 3 a week. That's really good going. I used to do that at the start of my YouTube days, and then I started working for Sandbox, and now I can barely post. This year I have tried to do 1 a week. That worked for a little while, and now it fell off again. Oh my god, no. Yeah, no, I will be. I will be watching it. I want to. I very much want to. It's got a very catchy title, and I want to see what that's about. There was news that it would be possible to sell assets without mint, but this is in the same vein as the transition to Unreal. Okay, well, we'll see what that is. I'll inquire about it. I have no information to give you about that. I know lazy minting was discussed at some point, and lazy minting basically is that you sell assets that aren't minted, but the person buying the asset is the one that has to mint it. So basically they buy the asset for the price that you're selling it at, but then they also have to either pay the catalyst cost or use a catalyst to mint it. So they would, let's say you put up this is how I believe lazy minting was going to work, roughly, was going to be, you as a user would list your asset, me as the buyer would be like, I will buy that, and then I would be the one minting the asset because I'm buying it. And so you wouldn't need to mint it, but me as the purchaser would be. Anyway, guys, we have gone on too long. Right, I'm closing the form. This was just meant to be a little discussion after the fact. Okay, right. First up, let me get my RNG up. RNG generator. We own it. We didn't have many of you fill this out. I'm surprised. Okay, number 7. This is the person winning the premium pass. You have to be here. Bert Z, are you here? Bert Z. But to the Z, to the X, Y, the Z, I don't know. Present and accounted for. Betsy, if you haven't won a premium pass before, you have just won yourself one. Right, next up is 10 common catalysts. Ooh, number 38 goes to Vibrant VV222. You win 10 common cats. Next up, another 10 common cats goes to number 9. We've got a lot of low ones. Romeo Raven, 10 common cats. And then next up for 2 sand. 2 sand goes to... is Gago here? Gago, actually, I don't usually make people stay here for that. But 2 sand to Gago. Gago, I only make you guys be here for the premium passes. The other stuff is okay. G to the friggin' G, everyone. Well done. You did fantastic. Right, we are finishing. Who should we raid? Who should we raid? And then afterwards, I'm going to have some dinner, and then I'm going to watch Crespit's video. And don't be embarrassed. We can talk about it next stream. Don't worry about it. Okay, so we've got Quadrell. I think Quadrell was going to raid us, but we're finishing before. So let's go raid Quadrell. We're going to raid Quadrell. And then they can have the onus of raiding someone else. That was a birthday present for your best friend. The video was a birthday present for your best friend. I'm so happy to be your best friend. I mean, there's a weird way to ask to be best friends. And it's not my birthday yet. My birthday's Boxing Day. But I appreciate you wanting to be my best friend. So I'm not going to say no. We can be best friends. It's okay. Okay, that raid is going through. Okay, either me or Alex, or me and Alex are going to be here on Wednesday. We're going to be doing another Alpha season stream. Panda head cushion looks like Panda ears. Oh, because it's a little bit twisted. Thank you. As always, have a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the metaverse. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.